Hello everyone, it is Friday, the 1st of September 2023. I am Delbridge, Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I believe we have Bama having its first game tomorrow. I think they're playing MTSU, but I don't get into football too terribly much, so I don't really know. So we'll look forward to Bama's first game, whoever they face, and we'll go from there. And speaking about going, let's hit that middle segment. If you like this content, please go to CallDelToSell.com, find the tab that says on YouTube, click it, and it'll open up a page of QR codes. There you can use a smartphone to scan and get to the YouTube page, or you can just mouse over and click it on a PC. There you'll be able to subscribe to this little button over here and click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when each Friday's blog has been uploaded. Thank you. Well, we should have a fairly quick show today. We're just going to go look at some home numbers over here in the National Association of Home Builders. And we're going to look at this little link right here. And I may have to make my little self go away so that we can read this. But it just talks about how but we're going to look at the National Association of Home Builders. And they're talking about the difference from where we go. We're going to slip on down here. It's not exciting from last year. Not a whole lot of difference. Median number of payroll was 5, which held constant in the previous year, but the average number of employees decreased by 20.4% to 18.7, off from its record high in 2021. Sounds still pretty good. 63% of NAHB builder members build single-family homes. I guess that's in the name, home builder, but they can build other things. At the time of the 2022 member census, NAHB had a total of 38,000 builder members, roughly 35% of the total membership of 109,277. So we're going to slide down here to this graph, and it talks about the primary business activity. Mostly of the home builders, 63%, are building single-family homes. There is some residential remodeling. That's about 1 in 5. Commercial buildings, multifamily buildings, that would be townhouses and others. Land development, some will have to do a little land development before they build that house. So a little bit of commercial and modular pelletized, the novelty homes. Now if we slide this down, the median dollar volume remains unchanged in 2022. With some exception, National Association of Home Builder members are relatively small businesses. In the 2022 census, 15% of NAHB builder members reported a dollar volume less than $500,000. 14% reported between $500,000 and just under 1. 37% were between 1 and 5. And 14 between 5 and 10. 6% between 10 and 15. 14 were over 15 million or more. And we have one more graph we'll look at, and we'll try to wrap this up pretty quick. Median annual revenue history, millions of dollars. Well, we see that in 2008 when it was so bad, they were at 1 million, and now we're at 3.3 for the last 2 years. So we see the incomes are coming up in that. Now, these are not housing starts, this is the income. So we've been fairly steady the last 2 years. Median number of homes built per year is 6. That's the most commonly occurring per member is 6. We can look at those numbers. They're also fairly exciting down here in this graph. 0 units, 3% of their members didn't build one. 11%, 2 to 3, 20%, that's about 1 in 5. Well, actually says 19, but that's pretty close to 1 in 5. 4 to 5, 14, 6 to 10, and 11 to 25 each made 16 apiece. 13 was 26 to 99. That would be a pretty good size builder right there, probably a corporate builder membership there, I'm guessing. 100 to 500 or 499, 7% more than 500 unit. That would be a big national builder, I would think, who is a member at 2%. So most of our builders are building anywhere from 2 to probably 20 homes by the builder. The bulk, the highest, is in that 2 to 3. So that's about really all we need to look at. I think we're going to run long on time. Single family obviously green, multifamily is in blue, and we still see that single family is the lion's share. Now these are starts, so we are seeing a slight decrease here from 41.6 to 34.4. We're slowing down a little bit on the builds. I think we're going to end up getting smaller homes. I saw a report where we're starting to build a little smaller homes. Home builders will build whatever you want to buy, but they're very careful not to build something you don't want to buy. And right now they're trimming back. I think we're seeing more 2-bedroom homes be built than we have historically. Average number of employees per payroll history, you can look at that at your leisure. I will post a link to this in the description of the status chat. Median 57 years. This is how old our home builders are. We're aging out, looks like. Percent of respondents, and the biggest share, almost a third of them, are 55 to 64 years old. So we're getting a little old in our home builders. And look at the old folks here, are 65 years or more, 25%. That's 1 in 4 was built by somebody 65 years or older. Hello, I'm Delbridge of Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you are currently unrepresented and would like to know how to compare up to 3 properties side by side and room by room, then go over to my new YouTube channel, CallDelToSell. That's 1 L and Del, no spaces. Watch the demo on Real Scout and then call me and we'll set up your exclusive ad-free account today. All right, let's get these numbers out. And we had 825 of 23 was last week. We had, just as a reminder, 18,702 opportunities. That went up a little bit over the previous period. We had 4,006 in the under contract still showing. That went up just a tad, but the ratio between them did drop to 21%. This week, first day of September, fall is going to be here. Football time, roll tide. Good luck, Big Orange. And go Blue Raiders tomorrow, whoever you're playing. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. We had 18,575 opportunities. That did decrease a little bit, but not significantly. 3833 is the number of under contract still showing, and the ratio between those two remained unchanged. So that's about that. So we wish all of our football players who will be playing tomorrow and through this season, we hope that they have good, highly spirited games and that their health remains unaffected by this season. So we'll see you next week. Appreciate you watching.